Rainwater is always the best for growing things outside. Check out all these little seedlings popping up since the rain. These little heart-shaped things are all wine cups. And I'm not sure about those yet. They're just everywhere. This is the most numerous right here at this spot. They apparently easily germinate. Of course, they won't all grow up. Most of them will be dead soon, especially here in the walkway. See, here's one a little bit older. It sprouted probably last time. Cool, huh? Okay, here's another spot. See those little heart-shaped leaves? Those are also the wine cups, as in the previous. Look at the explosion of germination of wildflowers because of the rain and whatever juju it takes from Mother Nature to make it happen. Way down there you can see even more of those little tiny green spots, and you see whatever, I don't know what they are yet. They're too small for me to tell. Okay, there's Mookie. Hi, Mookie. This garden has already started filling out. Oh, look at this. Duranta. Anyway, this is just densely sprouting everywhere with wildflowers. Looks like mostly blanket flowers. Well, I can't tell exactly yet, but I know these are flax. I planted those this season and last season. There's always some purslane growing in there. Other salvias. That's a Sexminia. We'll see how that does in here. The wildflowers won't overtake it. Look at here, this, hey, maybe that's a Coreopsis? I don't know yet. I think, maybe. Oh, and then here on the ground, those look like all red salvias. Mostly, I think. I don't know what those little tiny things are yet, or even if they'll do anything. More here. Oh, look, this looks like maybe a coneflower. Oh, sunflowers. They're everywhere. Anyway, where else here? Look at this thing. Go back up in the garden bed. See, I think this is blanket flower, and this is salvia. This is some wild mulberry weedy thing. Purslane. Sunflower, I can see. I usually don't go through this, but see how pretty that is? And yet, they can both be blanket flower. They're weird about how they present as basil rosettes. I transplanted this from somewhere in there. I think it's a mealy sage. Okay. This area, it's sprouting a bunch of stuff, but I think the mist flower kind of shades it, so I don't know what will grow. Something might. Let's see what else about explosion of seedlings. Looky here, down here, and this spot. Let me show you where it is. I don't know what it is. What's sprouting? That's cool. Oh wow, looky there. Let's see if it'll focus. I get it close enough. at this. And it hurts to bend over too much. Gee, I'm not even sure what that could be yet. But black-eyed Susan in that area. Hi, that was a mistake. All the grass has been dead around here because we cannot irrigate it because of our water laws. But rain came, and look at all the things that are, these again are wine cups popping up. Imagine if 1/10 of this grew to fruition. It would be a forest of pink. But I have a bunch of other stuff growing in here too, so the strongest will survive. And then I will use my authoritative power to determine what stays. Oh, this is from that wild broccoli that wasn't wild, but it was rogue. I just threw the seeds in here, see what will happen. There's a little bunch here and a little bunch there. I don't know what this is. Oh, I think it's chili. Oh, look at down here. It's just a carpet of things exploding, blooming, or not blooming, germinating. Oops. I'm always pulling and doing, oh, look over there. Okay, now, this corner back here is where I had all the compost that had fallen from under the leaves that were right there along the fence row in the concrete, which dried up because of the drought. So I moved it all here, and now it rained. See if I can zoom in so I don't have to bend over, because shit, I'm old. Yeehaw. So happy to see all this. It just proves to me how much Mother Nature wants to do its thing. Wildflowers want to grow if given the opportunity and the right circumstances. I didn't do anything. This was all, I didn't seed this. It seeded itself from last year's wildflowers and the stuff that was composting along the edges. Trim the hedges. Okay, let's see what else is happening down in the yard. Looks like some things sprouting up a little bit. It's been so dry. Miss Flower is coming back to life again. And I was focused on seedlings, but got distracted, and the rain has made everything much greener. That Miss Flower over there, they all are usually pretty active with butterflies, especially on the sunny days. Okay, I threw a bunch of compost over here that I swept up. Here's even still some stuff from the black-eyed Susans from last year. Yeah, they're still around. Everything stays in this yard. It always gets moved from here to there. I never throw stuff away if I possibly can. Organic things I'm speaking of, like leaves and branches. What is this little thing? Sometimes I need my phone to make it look big. Wow, I think that might be a scrambled eggplant. Can you imagine? That's blooming pretty early. Not blooming, sprouting. Okay, like I said, a lot of things will sprout. Only a few will. Oh, see, these are little weeds that some mulberry thing, wild mulberry thing, they are like, oh, that's some kind of a, I always forget, it's like a nettle, but not a stinging nettle. It has pink flowers. It's a little wildflower thing. I forget the name because it's very similar to many other things that look just like it. Still a lot of blooms from that's the church cat. I come back to life also after Amazing. Amazing, amazing. This has been very difficult. I grew all this from seed, and the heat, one of them already went to bloom that doesn't know what to do. Hopefully this weather change will let it grow and fill this bucket up. What else is here in this garden? Oh, I see the little baby wine cups in there too. Oxalis everywhere. That's a sunflower. Oopsie, there's another wine cups. The other side is usually full of red salvia, which it is in all stages of life. I like it. Oh, that's my orange tree. He was a little twig that I saved from the checkout at Lowe's, I think, long time ago. What else is going on? Sprouts. We're focus. Hey, here's another one. Let's see what's in here. So early. They look kind of hairy. Let's see how much I can magnify. Okay, that little stick thing there is an old black-eyed Susan spent seed head, I think. That could be them, but they're hairy. They could be blanket flowers also. So I see that one. I don't know yet. It's hard to tell. Now this one here looks like blanket flower. Those little scalloped. Let's see if I can see where they are here. The scallop leaves, typical of the mallow or malva family. Those are wine cups. What else? Oh, there's a lot of little green things sprouting up. I don't know yet. I see blanket flower babies like that right there. And that right there. Also this, it seems like. Let's see if I can pull zoom back. Well, there's so many other things crowded in here in this super invasive oxalis. Wants to steal the show and thunder. Boo on that invasive stuff. Of course, this is my garden I planted, so I want, even though I am planting wildflowers, look, they're already little yellow things. They must have got a little too much rain. Those look like blanket flowers, clusters of them. It's like, you know what I put in this garden, now that I think of it? When I was redoing this garden, I took all that compost from last season's wildflowers and other things and used it as compost in this garden when I was building it and filling it with substrate, soil. Even this has been looking kind of poorly because it's been so hot and dry, but still blooming and thriving. I know that it's thriving more. It was surviving and now it's thriving, I guess is the right word term. I don't know. It's a native plant. They're pretty tough. So is that flame acanthus. It's pretty tough. Look at how big it is. I grew that from a seedling also. It's very tough. I brought it from San Antonio as a seedling and it survived all that. So shoot, you can grow it if you get a cutting, and it grows from cuttings too, and attracts all kinds of butterflies and hummingbirds. Let's see what's going on here. Still some zinnia. That's rock rose. Some gomphrena, globe amaranth. More salvias. Oh, this was that fall aster. It still is. It's just done with its job for this year. They do what they're supposed to do. Okay, this little thing has been many things, but now I have frog fruit growing in here. And it's been filling it out really nicely. I've been taking cuttings off of this. They root very easily in water or in soil, and planting them around the oak tree Well, I don't have any grass in the front. I have some grass in the front, but it's mostly at Augustine. It's very needs a lot of care and water, and we don't give it that. It's against the law, which I haven't done it anyway, because why should you put chemicals that are going to leach into the public water? Hi, Mookie, what do you see? Oh, it's the dogs from next door. Boy, that frog fruit is filling out nicely. I keep moving the barriers out further. You human and your silly barriers. Those are just to keep the other pesky animals out, so that the frog fruit can grow. I hope it takes over. Oh, look, there's Cosmos. That's a zinnia. That's more Cosmos. Let's see the little dogs. Oops, they left because they got mad. Okay, that was the frog fruit area. Now this is just... Oh, they dug this up when they were fixing the internet to put the new cable down, so it's got disturbed. And now you can see all the things that are sprouting from it. So this is what they mean when disturbed soil starts the growth of some wildflowers. Or could be weeds. Could be, who knows what it could be. You determine if it's a weed or not. This used to be green, some Augustine grass, but we haven't had any rain and we can't water it, so it's drought. Those are buckets I've collected some rainwater. Wallflowers usually grow here in the springtime. Yeah. Okay, let's go back.